So for this assignment, you are going to be actually reading an article and then exploring fallacies within an article. The discussion board was to help you figure out how to find fallacies in an advertisement. Now I want you to actually read an article and figure out how to identify fallacies as reasons that the author provides to support what they believe within an argument of an article. So I've given you a commentary or an editorial. We know that editorials are articles that are written that are based solely on opinions. There could be some factual evidence, but for the most part, the authors are going to give their opinions. And when you have opinions, you have fallacies. So the article you're going to read is called "A Laptop Ban on Planes Will Make Flying Even More Like Going to Prison." You can see it's a pretty recent article, few years old, but not too out of date. Now you've got a couple options for reading this. You can scroll down and you can put your cursor inside of here and you can read the whole article right in here if you would like. You can see it's not very long, it's just about a little over a page. If this is too difficult, you can always click on the link here and the article will come up in a PDF for you and you can read it this way. So this is what you are tasked to read, and everything that you read will help you for the assignment. So once you have read the article, you will click next and you will see the questions that I want you to answer. Only 5 questions for this assignment, but you need to be thorough in your answers. So your first question is probably going to be your most lengthy because it has multiple parts. So don't forget to answer all of them. So the first thing I want you to do is, after you've read the article, I want you to identify 2 logical fallacies from the argument. And the argument would be anywhere in the article. So you're going to just name the fallacies here. Then I want you to explain where you found those fallacies in the article. So where were they located? Which paragraph? Or you could copy the line or phrase that you believe is the fallacy. The last piece of this question is now you actually have to explain it. So whatever fallacy you pick, you now need to explain how that fallacy was represented. And so whatever example it was, you need to explain how does that example relate to the fallacy that you picked. This helps me know that you understand the fallacies and what they mean. Once you have your 2 logical fallacies, you are then going to tell me whether or not you feel those fallacies were effective. I am asking for a very specific answer. Don't tell me yes, don't tell me no, and don't tell me because they were convincing or because they weren't. I want you to look at both of the fallacies from number 1, and in number 2, spread them out and tell me, was the first fallacy effective? Why or why not? Was the second fallacy effective? Why or why not? And give concrete examples as to why they were or why they were not. Then for question 3, I'm not looking for whether or not they were effective. I want to know if you, as the person reading it, did you find that those fallacies helped the author's argument or hurt the author's argument? Again, I want specific answers, and I want specific answers for the 2 fallacies you chose. So for question 3, you should be talking about the 2 fallacies from question 1. So you can see that questions 1, 2, and 3 are all related because questions 2 and 3 go back to what you answered for number 1. So make sure you take your time on question 1. When you get to question 4, this is your opinion. I want to know whether or not you felt the fallacies in the argument were convincing to you as the person reading the article. Did the author persuade you to buy into those fallacies? So explain your thinking for 4. And then the last question, I want to know if either one of the fallacies that you picked from question 1 persuaded you or convinced you to change your thinking in regards to laptop bans on airplanes, or did the fallacies confirm what you already thought in regards to the laptop ban on airplanes? Again, for this critical thinking piece, you need to explain your thinking for why or why not. For this assignment, you may just answer questions 1 through 5. You can put them into the text box. You could upload it as a Word document, a Google Doc, whatever the most easiest way is for you. So hopefully the explanation regarding what I'm looking for each question will help you. And this assignment will help you on your next assignment, which will be your critical paper, where you have to put all of this together. So hopefully this will help. Reach out if you have any questions. Thank you. Good luck.